Hey, it's Rebel
and Racer.
and we read this awesome article. It was on Pattern magazine, and it talks a lot about Henrik Harlaut. So we're gonna give you a couple facts right now. Rich, you want to start us off?
Henrik Harlaut exercises 8 hours a day.
Well, I think this is gonna be pretty hard to talk here, so let's go up to the setup.
Okay, so now down to business. Today we will be talking about Henrik Harlaut, one of the most influential skiers. Unless if you've been living under a rock, you gotta know about him.
Okay, first fact of the day.
Henrik Harlaut lives a fully vegetarian lifestyle. He's adopted a vegetarian diet because he learned that being vegetarian makes you stronger.
Healthier. Me and Racer we're
We're
vegetarian.
flexitarian.
We're flexitarian.
If there's chicken wings in the house, we're meat eaters. Henrik Harlaut used to live in Ari, Sweden. Henrik Harlaut actually took a detour when he was returning home from a competition. He ended up going through Andorra, which he discovered had more ski slope than actual road. And a few years after that, he got an official citizenship from the government of Andorra that allowed him to live there. Now he lives in Andorra, which he runs some ski programs, which Rebel and I would love to ski.
Yeah. You might think that Henrik Harlaut was so good because he lives somewhere where there's more ski slope than there
actual
are
road.
roads. But Henrik Harlaut actually he went from Minnesota. He went from
South Dakota
South Dakota all the way
To Maine?
and he hit 66 little ski hills,
little ski resort.
buttering small jumps and grinding small rails. And midway through it, Henrik Harlaut actually got an invitation to go to the X Games, which is pretty cool, right? And it's pretty big. I'm sure you guys have seen what the X Games looks like. But Henrik Harlaut actually pulled out a nose butter 1620. It was so crazy because he had just been hitting small hills. Okay. Next fact we're going to be talking about. Achievements, he's got a lot of medals and all that stuff. So we're going to put that up right here.
And just during these 2022 Olympics, he ended up taking home a medal, which is good on him.
This is really cool though. This is where we get really interesting. Henrik Harlaut at the Sochi Olympics, he was the most talked about person. And if you don't know why, here, we'll roll the clip.
So, Henrik Harlaut did Wu-Tang Clan sign from Old Dirty Bastard, Wu-Tang's for the Children, on his second run at
Olympics.
which made him one of the most talked about skiers.
Even though he ranked 6th, he was still the most talked about person at that Olympics. So you know how all of us
Learned
learned
our Spanish from Dora the Explorer? Yeah, well, Henrik Harlaut learned most of his understanding of English from Mob D and the Wu-Tang Clan and from any ski movies he could hear the verbal parts of, which is quite interesting. Like, all I can say is, Yo como manzana,
and I can say, Henrik Harlaut's done a lot of stuff he's done a lot of urban edits and OVAG edits.
first made,
Slam it off.
then he made
Muddy Winters
and Be Inspired,
which if you haven't checked it out, you should go check out. There's a YouTube channel, Be Inspired.
which he made with his friend Phil Casabon.
Okay, next thing we're gonna talk about is he is sponsored, but he isn't sponsored by any clothing outfits. Because Henrik Harlaut actually has his own clothing brand. But before Henrik Harlaut made his own clothes, Henrik Harlaut actually had to buy his outfits off of
eBay.
because most skiers are like Alex Hall and they're slim. But if you see Henrik Harlaut, he's big and baggy. And did you know that Henrik Harlaut clothing brand actually sponsors a friend of ours?
Bella Bacon.
Bella is a freestyle skier on is she on the American?
Yeah, American Freestyle Women's Team.
Yeah. So good for her. She was just put in the new Roots movie.
So that puts us at 6 degrees of separation from Henrik Harlaut, which is quite neat. And Phil Casabon, and everyone on the Olympic level, because he's been there multiple times.
Okay, adios, amigos. Hey, it's Rebel, and if you like this video I just edited, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever me and my brother make some new awesome content. Adios, amigos.